Today we're going to take a look at another Chinese hijacker. The brand is Senhorita, and the Chinese Senhorita Black Hat hacker specializes in overwriting brands of other cosmetics listings and attaching them to their reviews. So if you take a look at this listing, for example, you see the questions and answers do not have anything to do with this cosmetic face tape. You see, when you just browse the image gallery, the images are nothing about the cosmetic face tape. They're unrelated products like bows and LED little items, completely unrelated, which the hacker Senhorita overrode the brand and then hid them as out of stock variations. Variation is like a color, for example, and then those reviews display on their listing. So after they hijacked a whole bunch, they also have the ability to hijack reviews from Amazon International. So this one, for example, is Amazon Japan, and we see a review that customer took a picture and looked up on that Amazon Japan. We already searched for that Japanese review, just plugged it in the Google and came up with that listing that has the same string in Japanese. And you see right here is that the ASIN that was hijacked, and it's a spiky hairstyler on Amazon Japan, totally different brand. And pulling up that same picture that exists on spiky hairstyle on Amazon Japan gives us opportunity to see where that Senhorita, this one is a facelifting tape. So they're taking the reviews, literally thousands of reviews. You see, this one has thousands of reviews, 1,321 ratings, and none of them belong to this facelift tape, except, a couple of negatives, which we'll see later. All these reviews are hijacked from completely different products, and also different products on Amazon international marketplaces, like this spike lotion or whatever it is. So that's how this specific Chinese company, you see they're based out of Hong Kong, markets their brand, and that's the only way they market their brand. We'll go to their product listing, and you will see that they all have just a Senhorita brand, and they may be hundreds. That's what I'm highlighting right here, right now. Hundreds of products sold over the past 30 days, because as you look at this, great reviews, bunch of 733, 500 five-star reviews, and they are all hijacked from different products. So now we just scooted over to another one of them, Senhorita brand products, which is a toenail thingamajig. And again, as you can see, the only reviews that this one has that belong to it are negative reviews. So we are going to again locate where the positive reviews came from, and that's pretty easy too. We just click on the title of one of the reviews, and on the surface it looks like it belongs to this toenail thing. We're going to take off part of the web address that's after the review ID, and now the page refreshes, and we can see that this is really makes my skin glow. And now on the top right hand corner we see where it was hijacked from, and that's major brand Neutrogena microdermabrasion pads. So the toenail people hijacked all the reviews from a major brand Neutrogena pads for face scrub, and this one in particular was 497 ratings. Through the brand registry, we have the ability to pull up everything that has a brand Senhorita. And here we're just going over example of few listings from the hundreds that the Senhorita hijacked. So the left column has actually linked to the actual listing on Amazon. And if we click on it, they all are different brand. For example, this is Germa, and it shows Senhorita brand on that page listing. So next one, for example, it's Garden of Ireland brand, but you can see that the brand was changed to Senhorita store. And that's because this item has 5-star reviews. The idea of the hijacking of all those items, this one is Genovese. For example, you see it has 17 5-star reviews. And so the Senhorita Chinese brand will take major brands, minor brands on Amazon and change the listings brand from, for example, this one is Ireton, and you could see the packaging and everything shows directly Ireton, but the brand has been changed to Senhorita, and this way the Senhorita hackers can attach the reviews that belong to these brands into their Senhorita fungus toenail or face tapes or whatever cosmetics they're selling. You can see that they have the ability to even pick out just the cosmetic brands. So, right here we're looking at L'Oreal, for example. So it's major brands. So this one is a L'Oreal brand that has been hijacked by the Senhorita random Chinese cosmetic products, and all the 221 ratings now belong to the Senhorita wherever they want to attach it. This one, for example, I think it's Mary Kay Cosmetics, yes, another major brand, and these are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. Most of them show out of stock, because when they are out of stock, then the owner of the brand, such as L'Oreal or Mary Kay Cosmetics or Neutrogena, because it's out of stock, it doesn't show up on their list of items of being changed brand. When brand goes out of stock, you kind of don't keep as much track of the item as when you have the item that's of course in stock and having current sales and all that, which is the reason why these brand hijackers specialize in items that are older edition, out of stock. And again, here's Nivea brand, for example, hijacked and currently unavailable because it's out of stock and all of its reviews being taken by the Chinese brand hijacker Senhorita. Now we're going to go back into the listing of the Senhorita items. We're going to take a look what happens when customers actually put the reviews. So there's a Senhorita brand toenail patches. And if you scroll down to the reviews, there's supposed to be 700 plus. Now we're going to sort them by most recent. And you see the most 2 recent reviews are negative. That's already customers who were cheated and purchased the product thinking it has hundreds of positive reviews. And the only 3 positive reviews, you see those random names? The hacker doesn't even bother to put in a real name. They just do random keyboard, and those are unverified purchases. So they just upload their own reviews and Amazon doesn't care. The rest of the reviews of this 733 on this particular Senhorita hacker listing come from Amazon Mexico. So we've seen the other listing had hijack listings from Amazon Japan. So we're going to identify where the Amazon Mexico item is, which one was hijacked, and add it to this toenail listing. So we're just going to go Google for that string in quotes, and that will give us, again, this is the string in the quotes. That's how you can determine where that review came from. And now the Google results, the top gives us, again, the links to the Hijacker's product, because the Hijacker even puts it on several of their products. But scrolling down, here we are, Amazon Mexico, and it's that Genovese Protection Solar Spray. So the few hundred reviews were hijacked from product that's on Amazon Mexico, brand Genovese, and I am assuming that they can change the brand name on Amazon USA, or somehow attach the Genovese brand to their brand Senhorita, being in the Amazon marketplace. So the Chinese will take anyone's reviews and go totally against Federal Trade Commission and all the laws that you see, mislead the customers, and unfortunately they have the ability to reach not only into Amazon.com listings, but as you can see here, they can also merge in listings from Amazon international sites. So it doesn't matter. It could be Japan, it could be Mexico, it could be Brazil, it could be Germany. And Amazon is completely aware of this. These brand changes and brand hijacking and review hacking is happening on not hundreds of listings, but literally millions of listings. And unfortunately, Amazon is aware. It's been happening since 2019. Our brands have been overwritten like this. From 2019, we have been alerting Amazon, but unfortunately, Amazon is not acting, and that's just the way it is.